The bidding war has begun and the fight to side JOSIP Juranovic is on. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. We've had some breaking news regarding the whole transfer saga with JOSIP Juranovic, and Sky Sports have reported, Sky Sports normally reliable, have reported that Barcelona are interested in signing the Celtic right back, alongside two unnamed Premier League clubs, and also that Atletico Madrid are monitoring the right back as a new deal between Celtic and Juranovic stalls. So, Barcelona throwing their hat into the JOSIP Juranovic mix. That to me is mad. Barcelona, one of the biggest clubs in the world, are now trying to make JOSIP Juranovic a target for them. First of all, I don't know if he's that good. I like JOSIP Juranovic. I think he's a good player, but Barcelona, I didn't think we'd be getting Barcelona coming in trying to offer JOSIP Juranovic a contract. I thought they would be interested in other players. I didn't think they'd be going for a 27-year-old that is currently playing in the Scottish Premiership, but apparently they are really interested in signing JOSIP Juranovic. And look, we know JOSIP Juranovic is going to leave Celtic. It's going to happen, but what we don't know is what club he's going to go to. And if I had to bet money, Barcelona wouldn't be where I'm sticking my stake on. I don't think he'll end up at Barcelona, but they are interested in him. Ange Postecoglou had the following to say when he was asked about selling JOSIP Juranovic, and when he was asked about all the interest that JOSIP Juranovic has been gathering from other big clubs. And he says, quote, "We want clubs looking at our players, we want people talking about our football, and I think they are all positive things. It is great he is getting noticed. I want our players getting noticed. If they weren't getting noticed, they wouldn't be doing well. I don't even think about it. At the end of the day, I hope all of our players are getting the attention because it means we have good players here. From my perspective, I think all our boys did really well at the World Cup, and that's a reflection of how they are developing as footballers at our football club. I think that is the most important thing. I'm sure a lot of our players are getting attention and will continue to get attention, and that's what we want." End of quote. So Ange Postecoglou seems to think it's a good thing that his players are getting attention, and I completely agree with him, because if your players are getting attention, that means that they're good. That means they're performing well. If you've got a team and there's zero interest from other clubs for your players, then they can't be doing much. They mustn't be performing well. And as for Barcelona, I just don't think Barcelona are the club for JOSIP Juranovic. Now, we know Atletico Madrid have shown interest in the past. As for the two unnamed Premier League clubs, who could they be? Well, earlier in the summer transfer window, Man United were speculated to be interested, as were Chelsea. So it could be those two again, or it could be another two teams altogether. But I'm a little bit perplexed here by Barcelona, man. I just don't really see Juranovic as a Barcelona signing, but who knows? I could be wrong. I could be proved wrong. I know Barcelona have been hit over the past couple of years. They're not as big as they used to be. Some of the signings haven't been as great as they used to be. They are struggling. They've got issues financially where they don't even know if they can sign players. And the Barcelona president, John Laporta, came out and said last month that the club will find it difficult to make January signings despite improving the health of their finances. So even if Barcelona are interested in Juranovic, it might not be as simple as Barcelona making the deal happen due to the restraints that have been placed on them. But from a Celtic standpoint, I think it is good that they're getting interest, and I think it is good that JOSIP Juranovic is getting interest. And the reason I say that is, I don't think this guy's irreplaceable. In fact, I don't honestly see a big difference between him and Anthony Ralston, if I'm being completely honest. And then they just brought in Alistair Johnson. So for me, it seems like Celtic they have more than enough cover at right back. So I think if they can get 16, 15, whatever million, they speculated they want 17, who knows, might get even more than that, maybe 20. I don't really see them getting much more than 20, considering that he is 27 years old, and if they only got 25 for Tierney, I just don't see Juranovic going for much more than that, but again, he did have a good World Cup. He did finish third with Croatia. That could potentially add value onto his price tag. But for me, if they can get between 15 and 20 million for a player that they signed for cheap, I think it was like, what was it, 3 million or something, 2.5 million they signed Juranovic for, so that would be some profit. And then they still have Anthony Ralston, who is improving all the time. And then they have the new signing, Alistair Johnston, who again looks to be a really good talent. It's quite clear that they will not have 3 right-backs to finish the season. And they didn't sign Alistair Johnston to sell him. And I don't see Anthony Ralston going anywhere. So I think we can all agree that Josip Juranovic will be leaving the club. He will go in the January transfer window. He's not going to stay to the summer. Celtic just won't have 3 right-backs to the summer. 3 right-backs that all believe they have a case to be start. Well, Juranovic is number 1, so obviously he's starting. Alistair Johnston, he'll have been brought in with the intention of being number 1. And Anthony Ralston, who's the current number 2, must be thinking, you know what? With Juranovic 1 foot out the door, I've got a chance to stake a claim as the number 1 right-back in the club. I mean, there's no way Ange will keep those 3 at Celtic for, 4 or 5 months to the end of the season and keep them all happy. Anyway, guys, that is it. Let me know your comments down below about Josip Juranovic. For me, he is a good player. I do see interest in the guy. I can see good clubs coming in wanting to sign him. I just don't really think the guy is Barcelona quality. If you look at the past 5 to 10 years, better players than Josip Juranovic have left Celtic, and they haven't went to such prestigious clubs like Barcelona. So yeah, I don't think he's the best player to be at Celtic in the last 10 years. And it wouldn't make any sense to me if he just got this massive move to a Barcelona. But again, Barcelona struggling financially. Could that be why maybe they're setting their sights a little bit lower? Maybe potentially looking at Juranovic rather than a better right back, or a right back, a more prolific right back, or whatever. Let me know, guys, what you think down below. I like Juranovic. I do think he's a good player, but I don't think he's this world class player that he's being made out to be at the moment. I don't see that. And like I said earlier, I don't see him as a really valuable player to Celtic in terms of position, because Celtic do have cover at right back. I think there is more important players in this Celtic team. Like, I think losing Jota would be a bigger blow. I think losing Callum McGregor would be a bigger blow. I think losing Cameron Carter-Vickers would be a bigger blow. Whereas with Juranovic, I think, Celtic a pretty good cover, like with Ralston and Johnston. And if they can get good money for Juranovic, then it's pretty simple for me. You take the money, you sell him, and that is it. So we'll see, guys. We'll see. If I had to make a prediction, I would say that he's going to probably go between 15 and 20. And I think he'll go for a decent-sized club. I think he could go for a team top half of Premier League. Maybe even an Atletico Madrid. I just don't know if Barcelona are quite the team for him. But we'll see. We'll see, guys. Keep in mind, look at Virgil van Dijk. He went from Celtic to Southampton. He didn't go straight from Celtic to Liverpool. So, that's just one example. I don't know if I see Juranovic moving to Barca. I don't know if I see it, but who knows? Maybe we will see it, guys. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Where do you think Josip Juranovic will end up? And how much do you think Josip Juranovic is worth? I'm saying about 15 to 20 million. I don't see the transfer record of Kieran Tierney being broken. I just don't see it. Kieran Tierney is a hell of a lot younger than Juranovic, and Tierney did a lot more at Celtic than Juranovic did, and I don't know why people are thinking that Juranovic is like this more complete player. No, I mean, we've seen Tierney perform for 4 seasons at Celtic, and what we've seen Juranovic do. Okay, he's had a season and a half, he's had a World Cup, and he's had a Champions League campaign, but does that really mean he's more proven than Tierney is? I don't think so. Does anyone seriously think that Juranovic is a better player than Kieran Tierney is? I definitely don't think so. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, and I will catch you in the next one. If there's any more transfer news, then you'll hear it here first on Fog Fit. But that's it, guys. Till next time, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, and peace.